This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 9, and it reads, "But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by things to come." This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 10, and it reads to the Holy Scriptures. "And then say he unto them, Nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. Shalom." First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Makaradash. Shalom to the elders for preaching the word truthfully and sincerely, and shalom to the Akim scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And I say shalom. And this is a news article from timeofisrael.com by agencies and the TOI staff, published by them as of October the 15th, 2023 at 12:01 a.m. And it reads, Iran's foreign minister warns Israel to stop Gaza attacks or risk huge earthquake. And keep this in mind, over there in Syria, you have the Israeli Defense Force firing off rockets over there, which is backed by pro-Iranian groups, allegedly. And that's why you've been seeing, you've been having Hezbollah, the Houthi rebels, pro-Iranian groups, the resistance of the Palestinian, and Hezbollah in Syria. All those armies and factions are against the Israeli Defense Force. They all teaming up together, because they know they have the same common enemy, which is the Israeli Defense Force, against all of them. So I just want to add an additional note to that. While you having the Israeli Defense Force is striking at all multi-fronts throughout the Gaza Strip, throughout the West Bank, throughout Palestine, throughout Lebanon, throughout Syria. Keep that in mind as well too. So that's why that's a prime example of Matthew 24 and verse 6 of wars and rumors of wars, and nation shall rise against nation, and that's what we are seeing. But as I read it again, it says Iran foreign minister warns Israel to stop Gaza attacks or risk of huge earthquake. The report claimed Tehran has conveyed to Israel it will intervene if strike on Hamas continues. And I believe there was a news article from the Jerusalem Post saying that the Israeli Defense Force, they're going to strike at all three fronts of the area over there in the Gaza Strip, throughout Lebanon, and throughout the West Bank as well too, and throughout other parts as well too in that region over there in the Middle East. And this is from Beirut of Lebanon. It says Iran foreign minister on Saturday called on Israel to stop its attacks on Gaza, warning that the war might expand to other parts of the Middle East if Hezbollah joins the battle, and that would make Israel suffer a huge earthquake. Hassan Adom Babani, if I pronounce his name right, told reporters in Beirut that Lebanon's Hezbollah group has taken all war scenarios into consideration, and Israel should stop its attack on Gaza as soon as possible. Meanwhile, the Axios news site reports that Tehran has sent Jerusalem a message through the UN that it will intervene if the campaign in Gaza continues, particularly if it launches a ground offense, which they reported that as well too. I believe that ground assault offenses potentially is going to be underway from the Israeli Defense Force throughout the Gaza Strip, while they doing airstrikes over there as well too. It says the report cited that two diplomatic sources with knowledge of the matter. The report that Mudabulahin made the comments when he met Saturday with UN Middle East convey Toy Rimslin, if I pronounce his name right, in Beirut, a meeting that leads to intense criticism from Israel. It says Israel considers Hezbollah is the most serious immediate threat, estimating it has some 150,000 rockets and missiles, including precision guided missiles that can hit anywhere in Israel. The Right, like they recently did over there in Ashelon and Tel Aviv, and throughout parts over there in Israel as well too. It says the group, which have thousands of battle-hardened fighters, which participated in Syria's 12-year conflict, also has various of type of military drones. It said Hezbollah fighters has been full alert along Lebanese borders with Israel followers last Saturday's vicious assault by the Palestinian group Hamas that left 1,300 Israeli civilians and soldiers dead and sought up to 200 abducted to Gaza. Read that again, Luke 21 and verse 9. But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. Luke 21 and verse 10. Then say he unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. So with that, hopefully this lesson was edifying from timeofisrael.com as of October the 15th, 2023, and it reads again. Iran's foreign minister warns Israel to stop Gaza attacks or risk of huge earthquake. So with that, hopefully this lesson was edifying. I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Akarkadash. Shalom to the elders for preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And until next time, I will say shalom.